7. The first time ever I saw your face. The first time ever I saw your face is an art song masquerading as a folk song. It was written by James Miller for Peggy Seeger, daughter of modernist composer Ruth Crawford Seeger and Pete Seeger's half-sister. Miller was born in Salford, the dirty old town of which he later wrote a song that sometime later I helped cheerfully butcher. Of all of the carelessly accumulated sentimentalities that I doubt he ever intended, the Pogues, like the Dubliners before them, took care of that, and I was in the producer's chair as a witness. James Miller had been a member of the Red Megaphones troupe. He had been married twice, first to the great theater director Joan Littlewood, and then to Jean Newlove. Before his musical partnership and marriage to Peggy, he had been of interest to MI5 and the Special Branch for his songs, and his communist allegiances had seen him banished from the BBC airwaves. By 1969, he was a grand old man, as he comes to anyone who does not entirely disgrace himself. He sat under the assumed name of Ewan McCall on a straight-backed chair in a church crypt beneath the hanging lamp that gave the club its name. He was supporting his head on the crutch of his palm, as if it were too weary to support itself. The first time ever he saw my face, Ewan McCall promptly fell asleep. I was not yet 15 years old. I was a floor singer, stumbling through my first public performance with an out-of-tune guitar. The song was the first I had written. It was called Winter, and in the cheery key of E minor. The first time I looked up, I saw the star of the evening in repose. I can't recall if my hands continued to plow through the simple chord progression, but the slumbering firebrand did little for my confidence. So it was, for those first tentative occasions, that I ventured before in a different crowd. The church crypt was a good place to fail quietly. I saw a lot of different singers and musicians in that vault. The one that I most wanted to hear was the Welsh ragtime guitar wizard, John James. Draft Porridge featured Elton John's future guitar player, Davy Johnstone, who provided accompaniment for the rousing vocals and tall tales of the Kerryman, Noel Murphy. Somebody once told me that Murphy later accidentally swallowed broken glass, but he was so tough that he lived to sing again. Then there was the dastardly brain behind Tubular Bells, Mike Oldfield, who was a prodigious teenager then, played guitar for his sister Sally in a duo called the Sally Angie, who performed songs with titles such as Love and Ice Crystals. I had my own problems with attempted poetics, but needed to achieve rather more fluency in music if I was ever going to venture into the spotlight to sing again. I had already had a Spanish guitar.